How y'all doing? It's Rob Brown, Nick Preaching and R&B in the Smoke, so we're Season 91's summary, last season for episode 22. What happens on this episode is, the Thinker disguises himself as John Diggle, and he gets into the base where they have the all-out metahuman that has the nuclear powers or whatever, and he's making it where he goes to completely nuclear, that way he can shrink them down and turn them into a battery. And he's able to do this, and the Flash and Vibe and Killer Frost are training in Flash time, that way Killer Frost and Vibe can help Barry save the hostages, and Barry can catch up with both. So they're training throughout this whole episode, and Barry doesn't want them training anymore because he's afraid they don't want to die. And he doesn't want that on his conscience, because he don't want what happened to Ralph to happen to them. So they finally wind up convincing Barry to let them do this, and then they go after the Thinker, and they use their training and Vibe's portals under all the guys, and Caitlin's using a variation of the cold gun in her gauntlets or whatever, and she freezes a little platform that they just all stand on, and whenever the Flash goes through the Thinker's dimension portal door or whatever, they all fall into Vibes before the explosions happen, so they all survive. And Barry goes after the Thinker, and he goes after one of the Thinker's satellites, and he uses the shard that Eminent Black gave him, and it destroys one of the satellites. But the Thinker doesn't care, and he's not fazed by this, and Barry's trying to figure out what's going on. Well, come to find out is the Thinker hacks into Star Labs satellite to use to help with enlightenment, and he goes to where the little chamber is where Gideon is from the first season, and he hacks into her, and she helps him start the enlightenment process. And Barry's trying to get to him, but he can't. So the enlightenment has begun, so we'll see what happens with that. What else is happening is with Joe West's girlfriend Cecile's about to have a baby. She's taking control. She's going into people's minds, so she's taking their personas and their personalities. And Joe's helping her with that. And also, Iris and Harrison Wells go find Marlize and convince her to help them stop the vote, and we'll see what happens with that. And that's all that really happened on this week's episode. My question for y'all is, now that the vote has started in enlightenment, what's going to happen? As always, Preacher Man, I'll be signing out. As usual, awesome. It's been an episode of Retro TV 91. See y'all next time.